ordered the Kirk burger with the side of Kirk fries and a Kirk shake. See what I did there? I introduced myself. Hi, I'm Dirk's brother, Kirk.
On getting fired from Disney, Jake recounted what happened, saying, quote, "I was becoming edgier with my content. I don't know if they were having someone scan my videos full time, but I'm guessing they were. They basically called me and were like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? And I just explained the situation, and they were like, okay, we want to expedite this process of weaning you off the show. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, but it's going to look like you guys fired me. And they were like, we can say that we mutually parted ways and blah, blah, blah. And that's the reality of the story.
Jake, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't crawl up there.
Why?
Okay. I just wouldn't do that. A lot of the neighbors are complaining. They're very upset.
No, why? Why?
They say that you've created a living hell out here. That it's like a circus.
Yeah, it is.
All the fans.
I mean, but
the
people
stunts,
like going to circuses, right?
What do you say to the neighbors, though, that are upset? Then they're really upset.
No, I honestly.
Can't beat them, join them.
No, I'm honestly, yeah, it's terrible. It's a bad situation. No, I feel bad for them, for sure. There's nothing we could do, though. The Jake Paulers are the strongest army out there. Dab. We could do, though. The Jake Paulers are the strongest army out there. Dab. We could do, though. The Jake Paulers are the strongest army out there. Dab. We could do, though. The Jake Paulers are the strongest army out there. Dab. Push a couple of buttons, the whole side of the truck comes out, and then it turns into a merchandise store inside of there. I'm freaking out, man. These tires are giant, probably could run over a flipping car. I don't even know, man. That'd be crazy. I'll tag you. Go tag. Got him. Go follow Dynamite Dylan. That's your payment. That's today's digital currency, kids. Yeah! I see it now, guys. Look, just me, Chad Tepper, and you sitting right here. One of you Jake Paulers is gonna win this merchandise contest, and we're gonna drive this giant truck down the road. Come on, dog. The only thing left that we could possibly do is spawn like 20 or so Jake Paulers and really put this thing to the test. Yo, you guys Jake Paulers? They all have merch. They all have status sweatshirts.
I need some merch. What do you mean?
I need some merch. I only got one.
I just checked my watch, which matches my merch, and it's time to...
Tana's ring. Do you, Tana, take Jake to have in the hole to love you? And do you, Jake, take Tana to be your lawful wedded wife? I do. Exchange the rings. I now pronounce, by the power vested in me, you may kiss the bride.
And now it's time to talk about the fake marriage and why Team 10 and Tana fans are really upset with the both of them. Now, first of all, this is not a real marriage. This is a fake marriage. This is a fake marriage for YouTube and probably for Tana's MTV show. It is not real. There's not even a sliver of it that is real. It's all fake. But anyhow, to watch this wedding that went down yesterday, you had to pay $50 a person to actually watch this wedding being streamed that went down yesterday.
He's kind of just like, what do you want? You want money? You want fame? I got you. I know what type of influence you are. Oh man. Isn't that awful though? Because his audience is like, what? I'd probably say like 7 years old to 18.
They say we're entitled and lazy. They tell us to go to college, get a job, retire at 65. How's that working out for us? Are your parents happy? Are they living the life they wanted? There's over $1 trillion in student loan debt and people with outdated education who can't even get a job. For the student loans they took out that now haunt them for life. Maybe we're too young to have experienced this yet, but if you're not, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I've had enough of it. Our generation is better than this. We deserve better, we're smarter. So what's the solution? We need to create a movement for our generation. One that inspires people to take action to achieve their dreams. Not the dreams our parents have for us or our society. We need a movement that inspires people to live life on their terms, not someone else's. A movement that anyone who's courageous enough to follow can have a much higher chance of becoming financially free from the societal, cookie-cutter, 9-to-5 jobs we are all told to have. Our future is in our hands. Are you with me?
Even though I don't have anything against Dan Fleischman, it just seems to me like Dan and Jake just repackaged old content and threw it in here as a way to fill space and make money. Now that is not to say that the information is bad, but I had the impression going into this that this content was unique to Jake Paul's program and I was going to get something new. But with Dan Fleischman, he literally says it in the beginning of the video, thank you for registering at learnpersonalbranding.com, with learnpersonalbranding.com at the top of the whiteboard. Like there was literally no effort at all to try to hide the fact that this was recorded previously on his own, and then just slapped together on Jake Paul's website for more exposure. Guess what? Yet again, this just seems like another repackaged course of pre-recorded material that was just thrown together on here for content. And I find it funny too that his shirt says Holanis on it. And then it struck me as kind of odd that he went and said this.
And so the biggest platforms that people are hanging out statistically would be Facebook, Instagram, Holanis, LinkedIn, and YouTube. These are some of the more popular big—
Oh yeah, the biggest platforms out there statistically. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, Holanis, YouTube, LinkedIn, Holanis?
You could do though. The Jake Paulers are the strongest army out there, Dab.